explain it a little better. So this sentence will explain a little more about who's on what side and why. The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution. Which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus opposes all references to the use of force. The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. 3 countries, force or sanctions. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force. Go ahead.
The U.S., France, and Britain want to strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force.
Right, exactly. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force. Go ahead.
The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force.
To the use of force. Right. The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force. Okay, go ahead.
The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you.
Here you are. He's going to take over. It's been nice. It's been great seeing you. Mr. Singh will be the teacher from now on. Okay. Okay. Take care. Right. Great job. No problem. He'll be the teacher starting Monday. Goodbye, Mr. Singh. Thank you.
再见啊。
再见. English, goodbye. Anyway, there you have it. There you are. The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force. Okay, Mr. Ratchet.
The U.S. Fund and Britain was a stormy world resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, key ally of Damascus, opposes or reflection to the use of force.
Right, very good. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references. Let the F join the RE in this case. References. It depends on how you're using it. I can refer you to someone. I can refer you to someone for treatment of, say, a doctor or something. But in this case, it's a similar word, but it's references. Opposes all references to the use of force. Go ahead.
The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force.
Right, very good. The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution, which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. Go ahead.
The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force.
However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force. It's like the number 4 with a CE on the end. Force. Go ahead.
The U.S., France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force.
However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force. Okay, go ahead.
The US, France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force.
Right. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force. Okay?
The US, France, and Britain want a strongly worded resolution which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force.
Right. Very good. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force. Remember, when you're always complete the word. If there's an ED or an S, make sure that you give that a little bit of a references. Use of force. Opposes. Little bit, not, you don't have to jump up in the air about it, but you have to have a little bit. Force. Okay, go ahead.
The US, France, and Britain want to a strongly worded resolution which would allow to the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all reference to the use of force.
Right. Good. However, Russia, a key ally of Damascus, opposes all references to the use of force. So you can see what the issue is here. US, France, and Britain, all on one side. They agree, US, France, and Britain. They want a strongly worded resolution. Not just a, would you please mind leaving the room? Get out of the room. A little bit different. Would you please mind leaving the class just for a few? Get out of the class. A little bit different, right? Strongly worded. Not, no, strongly worded resolution. Which would allow the use of force, military action, rockets, missiles, force, or sanctions. Could be economic sanctions, military sanctions, like you can't deal with international banking, you can't move troops around your country, all kinds of rules. Sanctions, you can't do this and you can't do that. Britain, France, and the United States want to make sure Syria gets the message. No fooling around. Otherwise, sanctions, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do the next thing, or, even worse, military action. The missiles, boom. So that's why US, France, and Britain would like to see a strongly worded statement which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance with the overall disarmament plan. The overall disarmament plan. They want a strong statement so that they will make sure that Syria follows the agreement. All the weapons by next week identified and inspectors allowed to go in, gather all the weapons and destroy them. That's what they want done, and they want it strongly worded, as there is no room for error. Boom. However, Russia, a key ally, a key friend of the Syrian regime in Damascus, the Assad regime, a supporter, an ally, a key friend, a key ally, an important ally, not just any ally, a key ally of the Assad regime in Damascus, the capital of Syria. Russia opposes all references, all statements involving the use of military force. Remember, all this started out when the United States said they were going to attack the Syrian chemical weapons program with military force. But Russia, the key supporter and friend of the Damascus regime, says, oh, no. No reference to actual force. So there's disagreement. 3 say yes, Russia says no. What permanent member is not on the board? What permanent member of the Security Council is not listed here? What permanent member of the UN Security Council does not appear here on the board?
China.
China. Right.
China, keep quiet.
Exactly. They're not making a strong statement. They're there and they say things, but they don't get involved in the wrangling of what's going on. They say quietly in the background, do this, maybe you should do that. But they are a member of the Security Council, very important position because of the veto power. But they are low-key, not shouting from the rooftop, very quiet, maybe whispering in the coffee shop. Do this, do that, maybe do this. But they're not screaming from the rooftop, strongly worded, we're going to attack. So, any questions about this? The pronunciation, strongly worded resolution, which would allow the use of force or sanctions to ensure compliance, following, obeying the rules. What are the rules? These are the rules, 1, 2, 3. Good, I will comply. I'll do what the rules say. I will comply. Ensure compliance. Ensure doing what the rules say. What the strongly worded resolution says. To ensure that they comply. Please comply with the rules of the class. Please comply. Follow the rules. A key friend, an ally, a supporter, an ally. Remember World War II, they referred to the Western powers as the allies, the friends. They support each other. Allies. Assad's regime in the capital of Damascus, the Russians are against any statement, any reference to the idea that they are going to use military force. Rockets, missiles, what have you. Yes?
Because Russia a key ally of
Damascus.
It's Russian with friend at Damascus.
What?
With friend in Damascus.
Yeah, what they're saying here is Russia, Vladimir Putin, president and the country of Russia, are friends, allies, supporters of Assad.
Russia support Assad.
Yeah. Yeah, Russia is saying that yes, chemical weapons are wrong. Yes, they should not have chemical weapons. Yes, the chemical weapons should be removed and destroyed. The question is, how? Strongly worded resolution, force, or sanctions? Russia. No, no force. Just ask. Maybe. Sometimes you have to back it up with a little bit stronger than just ask. So, anyway, any questions? Any other questions? Key, ally, supporter, references to the use of military force. When they say force, they're talking military action. And Russia's saying, hey, wait a minute, no force. Woo. Any questions? China is the only one not listed, and they are taking a low-key approach. In other words, as I say, they're not shouting from the rooftops. They're whispering quietly in the background, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. Taking a different approach than the other 4 members of the Permanent Council of the United Nations, U.S., France, and Britain, Russia, and of course China being the 5th. Any other questions? Key ally, an important friend, supporter of the Damascus regime of President Bashar al-Assad. The key thing to remember in pronunciation, the key thing is to complete the word. Finish the word. It could be ed at the end, in the past tense perhaps, and s at the end, plural, s, more than one, reference, references. Dog, dogs, more than one. It's important that when you're speaking, that those endings be included in what you're saying. Very important. And especially in a lot of English words, that if you leave off the last 2 or 3 letters, the meaning changes. So, I mean, it's not me doing it. I didn't make it up. That's just the way it is. It's not like I landed from Arizona and said, hey, this is the new language, we're all going to learn it. No, it's been going on for many, many years. It's not me saying, oh, you got to do it this way. No, believe me, if you get off the plane and you land in Arizona, they're going to be wondering, what's she talking about? If you don't finish the words. Those are the important things. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,